The Bills return to Arizona, and it's not a place that's been too friendly to us this year. Let's uh let's show the clip. Let's get it out of the way.
Let's get it out.
Jordan Poyer came in late. He's got Micah Hyde on it.
Yep, that's a problem. And we saw that again last week. I'm going to show another clip. These problems, they need to stop. And going to Arizona, the scene of the crime, that's a scary place to go. The 49ers, they're not really they're moving there permanently. As of right now, permanently until further notice. They're going to play the remainder of their games there, I believe. And that's a big change, being away from family and friends. So the big question is, who's this tougher on, the Bills or the 49ers?
Well, obviously, right now it's the 49ers. And I'm looking at it as an overall aspect. I don't think it's going to affect the 49ers necessarily too much for the Buffalo Bills game. The NFL, they Santa Clara and their officials out there, they gave the news that no sports activities going out. They gave the news rather early. The NFL was able to be proactive and make that decision rather early. So in the beginning stages, I don't think it's going to affect the San Francisco 49ers as much, but the longer they're there, and they're not in San Francisco, and they're not at home, and they're not seeing their wives, their children, their family, then the stress comes in. Then they will start to be affected. But in the short term, against us, it won't be too much effect.
I agree with that. And to top that off, I mean, they haven't really played relatively well at home this year. They're 1-4 at home this season, and maybe moving from Santa Clara rather, to Arizona might be nice change for them. But being away from family and friends, that's definitely going to be tough on these players. It's going to bring out the mental toughness in that team. They went to the Super Bowl last year for a reason. They're a mentally tough group, and I mean, I think that they can handle this, but they've also lost 6 of their last 8 games in Arizona. It's a rival stadium, division rival stadium. So that's kind of like if we were to play in the Patriots facility and the Patriots were to play in Buffalo. I'd hate that.
Right, right. I would too. I would too. And it's not easy. It's not easy for the San Francisco 49ers at all. You're not playing at home, and the home that you're going to, you don't win games there. So it's definitely some mental hurdles that the San Francisco 49ers is going to have to overcome.
It's going to be a lot. And just as Jason says, I feel like that's going to push them even harder to play. Yeah, I agree. And that I think that's about the 49ers, but that can be said about the Bills too, going back into the place where that horrible dagger through the heart happened.
Yes, the horrific dagger through the heart. But again, we can also take this as redemption. We have an opportunity to redeem ourselves on the same field we lost to a couple weeks ago. It's almost like God is looking over us and saying, "Hey, y'all want to redeem yourselves? This is the opportunity."